What is up? What is up, everybody? Week 8 is officially in the house. Thursday night game, we saw the Minnesota Vikings just fall flat on their face against the Chargers. I gotta say, though, I do gotta say, Justin Herbert and the Chargers looked really well. They looked really phenomenal. But the Miami Dolphins probably have one of the easiest tasks heading into week 8, playing against the Atlanta Falcons. Shouldn't be too hard. Relatively easy, considering we really only need to worry about Saquon Barkley, right? We control Saquon Barkley. We pretty much, I'm sorry, not Saquon Barkley, Bijan Robinson. It would be like that if we were playing the Eagles. We contain Bijan Robinson, then we have a good chance of winning this game. When you break it down and you look at both teams, like, yes, Tua has his problems. Tua's not the greatest quarterback, but he's also not the worst quarterback. In this instance, playing the Atlanta Falcons, I believe Tua is the better quarterback here. More accurate quarterback, definitely a better thrower. As far as weapons right now, Waddle, he is going to play, but he did get banged up at the end of last week. So what's he going to look like? Is he going to be 100%? Is he going to be nursing a hamstring, making sure he doesn't make it worse this week? So are his reps going to be limited? Possibly. But that's a good thing, right? Where we stand right now as an organization, as the Miami Dolphins organization, where we stand right now, like, yes, Waddle needs to improve. He needs work still. But we have a lot of young guys on this roster that are probably the ones that are going to be here next year and the year after. And we need to get some work in on these guys. So, honestly, if Waddle is nursing the hamstring and doesn't want to make it worse and he has limited reps, that just means that the rest of these young guys on this offense are going to have to step up and they're going to get some reps. They're going to get some time on the field with Tua Tagovailoa. Now, we'll get into the Tua thing because there's been a lot of buzz around Tua this week talking about he couldn't see Waddle, can't see over the line, yada yada. We're not there yet. And anyway, also, if y'all want to hop up here, feel free. If you're in the Discord already, just join the voice. You can hop on up here. You can join the conversation. If you're not in the Discord, you want to be in the Discord, easiest way to do that is head over to our profile page. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button while you're there. And then if you look down, you can find a link for our Discord. Go ahead and join. And then you can hop on up here and join the conversation as well. The Atlanta Falcons should be a good matchup for the Dolphins. definitely should be a winnable game for the Dolphins. Now, don't get me wrong, that doesn't mean that the Dolphins don't do dolphin things like they always do and find some way to throw this game away at the end. But a game like this is a good opportunity for our young guys to get some reps. Waddle could be nursing that hamstring, could have limited reps. So guys like Malik Washington, Taj Washington can get some good reps. We're gonna have Tanner Connor is not gonna be out there. Got a new guy, Greg Dulcich. He will be out there. I do expect him to get some usage this week. Not a whole lot, but he will get enough. But we got to focus on defense and stopping Bijan Robinson. Because Michael Penix is an okay quarterback. But if we shut down Bijan Robinson, I can easily see Michael Penix panicking, and I can see an opportunity for the Dolphins to capitalize. Now, whether they're going to capitalize, well, Oso Dolphins, we know how that goes. These are the moments right here where the Dolphins leave us with questions. Because you look at this game, right? Like, look at their defense. It's not great. They're not going to be able to stop the run. Let me pull up some of their stats as we conversate about this. Let me pull up some of their stats. All right, so let's go. They are 500 right now. They've beat the Bills 24-14. They got shut out by the Panthers 30-0. Lost to the Bucks 23-20. Win over the Vikings in week 2, a win over the Commanders, and then a loss to the 49ers on Monday night. So 3-3, 500 team, not great, but not bad either. Like, you look at some of the teams that they've beat around the league, like the Bills, the Commanders, the Vikings. Although the Vikings aren't doing so hot right now, but this was a Viking team that still had J.J. McCarthy and a good defense. They put up 22 points. So let's see here, but they're not scoring a lot of points. Their highest point game was against the Commanders, 34-27. Other than that, their next highest score was 24 over the Bills. And then they're held to pretty moderate numbers. You got 20 points against the Titans. Oh, it's preseason. Hold on. 20 points against the Buccaneers. 22 against the Vikings. 0 against the Panthers. 10 against the 49ers. And then another 24 against the Dolphins. Now, whether the Dolphins can score more than 24, that is to be seen. That is to be seen. So how do the Dolphins win this game, you ask? Well, it's pretty easy. First, you want to start with defense or you want to start with offense? I mean, we could start with offense this time. Last time we started with we could start with defense because last time we started with offense. So we're going to start with defense. Super easy. Like I said, Bijan Robinson is the only thing that scares us from the Falcons. So if we can control the run, if we can put 8 in the box and keep a relatively decent guy covering London and keeping an eye on Pitts and pretty much put the rest in the box to control Bijan, there should be no reason that we can't slow them down. But we also gotta control the penalties. Penalties have been killing us all season long. So many games we go through and we'll get holding penalties, we'll get pass interference, illegal hands, roughing the kicker. Something that gives them a first down continues moving the chains for them, even in big crucial moments. We'll have it on 3rd and longs, giving them a first down. We'll be having them stopped on their side of the field. And we make a dumb play like put our hands on them too late or interfere when they're trying to catch the ball and flag comes out and they get a first down and they move the sticks. They continue eating the clock. We got to control the penalties on defense. We got to keep our hands to ourselves when we're not supposed to. Okay, guys? You got to keep your hands to yourself. And then third thing on defense, we got to continue to have that red zone presence. We got to continue to shut it down in the red zone. We've been doing a great job in the red zone all year. The Atlanta Falcons are one of the worst teams in the red zone on both sides of the ball. There's no reason that the Miami Dolphins cannot take advantage of red zone in this game. So, number one, we got to control the run. We got to control Bijan Robinson on defense. Number two, on defense, penalties. Penalties, penalties. We have to cut down the penalties. And then number three, control the red zone. Keep doing what we do best. They get down to the red zone, we shut them down. Offense. Now this is where it gets tricky, right? The offense, because like you look at the offense for the Miami Dolphins, and like we don't do too bad. Yes, there's 2 games where we didn't score a lot of points. The last one against the Browns, and then week 1 against the Colts. Both of those games we scored under 9 points, but all the rest of them 20 plus points. So the offense isn't doing too bad. So let's say the defense does their job. We should be able to hold the Atlanta Falcons to 20 points around. So the Miami Dolphins need to score 24. Let's say they need to score 24 points. So it shouldn't be too hard to do that, right? The best way and the most efficient way and the most effective way the Miami Dolphins are going to do that, and this is the first key to their victory, is they got to spread the ball around. They have to spread the ball around. Tua's got to get familiar with some of these other guys. You got to make it less predictable Stop looking at your first read. Stop looking at your only read. Stop going to your first read every time. Make it unpredictable. Go back to the 2023 year when you were doing no look passes and you were finding guys in stride and you were running to the right and flipping it to the left. Let's get creative. Let's spread the ball around. Because if not, you're going to throw more interceptions because they're going to be reading you. They're going to be waiting for it. The Atlanta Falcons defense, just like all the rest of the defenses this year, they look at Tua Tagovailoa and they're like, they probably have a bet going on. All the defensive backs, all the corners, all the safeties, all of them. They probably got a bet going on. They're like, who's going to get the most interceptions when they play the Miami Dolphins? And Tua does it to himself. So that's the next key to victory. Tua Tagovailoa. Tua. He's got to stop doing what he's doing now. Like, whatever it is that you're trying to do, it's not working. It's just not working. You need to try something else. You should get a little bit more time in the pocket this week playing the Atlanta Falcons. So you should be able to go through your reads, survey the field, pick and choose, because you're not going to have your surefire targets. I mean, other than A-Chain. And like I said, you'll probably have Waddle, but he might be limited. Not guaranteed that he's going to play every snap. So Malik Washington going to be your best friend. We're also going to get to see Jalen Wright this week get mixed in. So that's going to be interesting to see how Mike McDaniel plays around with all three running backs on the field. We might get to see all three running backs on the field at the same time. I'm imagining it's going to be something like A-Chain obviously out in a wide receiver position, probably out wide or in the slot. And then you have Ollie Gordon and Jalen Wright in the backfield. One of them probably providing blocking. I would imagine that'd be Jalen Wright. And then hopefully the give is to Ollie Gordon and running up the field, which is the third key to victory for the offense. It's going north and south in the run game, and it's not going east and west so much. I'm not saying don't do it at all. I'm just saying 85% of our runs shouldn't be to the sideline. It should be forward, getting 3 or 4 yards a run. So hopefully Mike McDaniel sprinkles in a lot more Jalen Wright with some Ollie Gordon. Because I think you put that combo out there, you'll have a lot more success with the run game than what we've been having. He has been doing a good job of putting Ollie Gordon out there in more situations than just strictly running, like him running with Ollie Gordon. Because before he was sprinkling him in, basically giving the defense a tell. Like Ollie Gordon was coming out there and lining up. Oh, it's going to be a handoff to Ollie Gordon. and Ollie Gordon was going to run. So it was completely diminishing his value and his ability to perform. Because you already know it's the same thing when Darren Waller was first coming out. The only difference is like he's really tall. You just kind of got to pass the ball up, and it's like a Rob Gronkowski, just kind of like 50-50 ball. And really, it's kind of like 90-10 with Darren Waller. But Ollie Gordon is running into a wall of guys. It's a big difference. So, of course, Ollie Gordon's not going to be able to have a lot of success running the ball when they know that he's going to run right up the gut. He's going to run it right up the gut, and it ain't going to go nowhere. It's going to get stopped at the line, sometimes behind the line. So Mike McDaniel's got to keep playing around with that. Use this mixture of 3 running backs that he has to make it not so predictable. Because that's what the Miami Dolphins have become. We've become predictable, right? Predictable. Not good. And that's why we keep losing. That's why Tua Tagovailoa is throwing all these interceptions. And I was like thinking about it today. Like, is he really the worst quarterback? Is he? Is he? Is he? I mean, let's be honest with ourselves. He's not. He's really not. There's worse. I was going down the list. There are worse quarterbacks out there. Geno Smith is definitely worse. We're about to find out on Sunday if Michael Penix is worse or not. Carson Wentz may have more guts than Tua. He may be tougher than Tua, but he's not better than Tua as far as accuracy goes. Carson Wentz has been around the league. He's been here a while. Feel like he should be better than he is right now, right? But he's not. But he's not. That's probably where the list ends. I mean, right now, Cam Ward hasn't shown any promise, or he hasn't shown anything that tells me he's better than Tua is right now. So, I mean, we could have it worse. It could be worse, ladies and gentlemen, but it's not. It's okay. It's really a group effort. Yes, Tua's throwing a lot of interceptions. It's not helping the situation. But the offense is still scoring enough points despite the fact that he's throwing these interceptions and turning the ball over a ton. The offense has still been producing points. But we're losing. Because we keep making mistakes. Mistakes? Can we play some mistake-free football on Sunday? Can we play some entertaining football on Sunday? And that's what's so weird, right? The way that they've been, like, just losing these games. is it's weird because like they have been putting up points, but like man, it's not entertaining. It's kind of like hard to explain. I just want to see some entertaining football. Like I got tickets for Thursday night against Baltimore Ravens next week, and I'm a season ticket holder. So like my tickets are already paid for. I don't know if I want to go. I mean like yeah, I want to go, but at the same time I don't. But like I can't sell the tickets and not get what I paid for them at least. I'd be taking a I'd be taking a big hit. I'd be taking a big hit if I sold my tickets. So that's not on the table. So I just want them to play some entertaining football. I don't care if we win or lose. I really don't. Like at this point the wins or losses don't matter. I mean, can we go on a run and go into the playoffs? Sure. We could. Hypothetically, yes, it could happen. Is it going to? Definitely would not get my hopes up for that. And even if it did happen, likely odds we end up playing Buffalo Bills in the playoffs anyways. We all know how that goes. One and done. So what good is that going to do us? No good at all. Like no good at all. But at the same time, what are we going to do with a number 1 overall pick? What are we going to do with a number 2 overall pick? So right now the wins and losses really don't matter. It's all about playing good football. Playing entertaining football. Keeping your fans happy. That's what it's going to be about for the rest of the year. Developing these new guys, these young guys, the ones that are going to be around with us for the next couple years. Getting them some reps. Getting them some play time. Going out there and having fun. Let's just do that. For the rest of the year, Miami Dolphins, can we just go out there and can we just have some fun? Don't care about the wins. Don't care about the losses. Just go out there and play some fucking football like you're back in high school and you enjoyed playing the game. And this is why you got into the sport because you loved the game of football and you just want to play it. Can we get back to that? Because that's what's wrong with us right now. That's what's wrong with the Miami Dolphins. Like, feels like they're not enjoying it. Feels like they're not working together as a team. They're not playing to have fun. Seems like half of them are probably playing for their next contract, playing for themselves. Can we just get back to fun football? That's what we need to do. We need to get back to fun football.
don't agree with it, that's too bad.
Like and subscribe anyways.
Like and subscribe anyways.
News. Let's look at some. So post game. I want all the new ones from today. Come on, give me all the ones from today. What the heck? I want all the ones from today. It only has the post game ones on here. We've all seen those. Lame. Nobody wants to see those. We've all seen them.
You hit it on the head.
Starts
with me. Can't turn the ball over. Got to get operation going with the guys, regardless of whatever the situation, circumstance may be. Got to stick together. That's sure. I would say kind of way similar, but not similar to one season, 1-7 start. We're able to turn it around. If I that, there's always hope. Got to find ways to get the guys to stick together and press forward. Yeah, I would say just the execution aspect of it for us offensively. I think that was a big deal with us with first half and kind of trickled its head in the second half. Oh, and then that's when turnovers for me started to show up as well. Can't do that. Can't expect. I would say they're a really good defense, but I think a lot of it was shot ourselves in ourselves with penalties, going out there, I'm into
shot themselves in the foot with penalties. Always with the penalties, like every game. If we can cut our penalties in half, we raise our chances of winning by 25%. If we can cut that in half, we raise our chances of winning by 50%. Yes, the Cleveland Browns put up 31 points on us. You can say they put up 24 because one of them was a pick six. It doesn't matter. They put up 31 points, but one of those drives in particular, we literally moved them down the whole field to top it off with a Judkins touchdown. We can't do that. We can't continue to move the opponents down the field. We can't continue to have these big penalties in big moments. We got 3rd and longs, 4th downs, and they're punting, and we're running into the kicker. We can't be having that. We can't be having these illegal hands when you're not supposed to, getting handsy when we're not supposed to, getting getting the flag called, giving him a first down when we clearly had him stopped. It's like the offense knows that we're going to get handsy, and they play for it. They buy a little bit of time. They run in close to him. They know they're going to push off, put their hands on him, and get the flag. We're making it too easy. We're making it so easy for the opponents to beat us. It's ridiculous.
Where we're supposed to be age with that nature. They're a really good defense. Can't give. They are the best defense that I faced or not. Good defense. Yeah. Made a throw. Maybe it was too high for Vaughn. So I got to make a better throw. I think guys want to do good every time they're out there, right? Hear the play, they hear motion at point like that. They're just so antsy with all the motions that we got going when they see a guy moving as well, and that's maybe a guy that they have catch them. So I think it has a lot to do.
We've all heard that presser. We don't need to continue on with that. He goes on to say that he couldn't see Waddle over the line. So we already know Darren Waller's on IR. I'm telling you, Jalen Waddle is gonna be limited on Sunday. He's not gonna play a full game. He's definitely gonna be limited. Where is... I'm trying to find our injury report. Let's see who's on the injury report. Julian Hill. That's why we're going to have Tanner Connor and Greg Dulcich. He's going to be out. Jason Marshall Jr. is questionable with a hamstring. Aaron Brewer, full practice. Elijah Campbell, full practice on Friday today. Storm Duck, full practice. So it looks like we might be getting Storm Duck back. Kenneth Grant, full practice. Jordan Phillips, full practice. Tua, full practice. Left thumb. Dante Trader Jr., full practice. Jalen Waddle, he was limited. Hamstring, resting. And then he had a full practice today. So, like I said, he's going to be good to go. Like, all these guys are going to be good to go. Looks like we're going to have Storm Duck, Aaron Brewer, Elijah Campbell in. So, that's going to be really good. Let's see who they have out. Jordan Fuller is questionable. Storm Norton is out. Darnell Mooney, limited practice. Michael Penix Jr., limited practice. So, we could be playing Kirk Cousins. And, like, I would much rather play Michael Penix Jr. We really got to hope Michael Penix gets to start, but he is questionable to start. Tyler Algier, questionable to start. Mike Ford, limited practice. Jake Matthews, limited practice, but they will most likely be starting. Zach Harrison is questionable. And then they have 3 players that are out. Divine Diablo, Jalen Walker, Billy Bowman Jr. All of those did not practice and they will be out. Kadarrell Hodge and Drake London. Drake London limited practice on Friday. So their team is definitely more banged up than ours, and we're getting a couple guys back that we haven't had lately. So depending on what quarterback gets the start is going to be key here. That's going to be the nail in the coffin. If we go against a Kirk Cousins led Atlanta Falcons team, yeah, I don't like our odds in that one. Don't like our odds in that one. Oh, that bitch died. That bitch died. Some, that's for sure. He gets a pass to the left from Tua, about a 4-yard pass, and then he gets about another 16 yards. Yak to add to it. First down, Miami Dolphins. Let's effing go. Yeah. I had to kick Cat in the Hat out. He was fucking boring. I was watching him in the background. He didn't know it, but he was fucking boring. I had to kick him out. Tua under center. Let's fucking go. Mostert with the ball. Ooh, he juggles. He goes to the right. He's rushing. He's got a hole. Oh, he fumbled the ball. Oh, and Buffalo gets the fucking ball back. This is why you gotta trade Raheem Mostert. I'm fucking telling you. Yeah, I'm fucking telling you to trade that motherfucker.
What's up, man? I hope his knee was down. I don't know if his knee was down before that ball came out. Oh my gosh, that's a clear fucking fumble. No way. Oh my god. Mostert. No. No.
Anyways, draft's coming up. A lot of teams need QBs, and you need a job, you bum. Got any teams you hope don't take a QB?
Nope. You know, Matt, I have actually not put much thought into that. I have a lot going on right now, and it's just not, I'm not thinking about it. Not at all.
So maybe the Saints?
We're in the house, and the only reason I got this one, probably a field goal like the rest of the Patriots games have been, but the Jets are going to definitely get a win. And then we start the 1 o'clock slate. They won with Malik Willis, and they did it by running the ball. Tennessee over the Titans. And then we got the Bears and the Colts. The ball, so he's kind of went run eccentric over there in the Chargers. And they got the Dolphins going to Seahawks. I got a lot of question marks. Not allowed to score in the second half, and we're going to fix this season. Anyway, so the Panthers and the Raiders. This is, well, not a hard one to call. I don't know. I may have to switch next year, I'm telling you, man. I can't go through the pain and suffering like this. This is rough. This was a rough fucking year. Yes, it was indeed.
Anyways, yeah, so Cat and Hat here. Goel over there. We gonna break down Wild Card Weekend for you. We got a lot of games coming this
Goel in
weekend.
the
It's
house.
gonna be super exciting. We got some upsets for you.
I gotta show up and bring the fun, guys. You know this guy, Cat in the Hat, he boring. Boring.
Can you just be serious for once, Goel? I mean, we have some great games to talk about. Just for once, just let's be serious. Let's talk about some football. Can we do that?
Stout couple of games that they've been playing, but this is going to decide, right now who's going to be second place in the division. So I'm going Jets all the way. Jets, Jets for the win. We're taking it. With the Browns, the Giants have just been a loser fest, and they're going to continue 0 wins, 3 losses. Moving on out of potential with Tua in questionable consideration. Even if they throw in a backup quarterback, they still got a lot of options for him to throw the ball to. They're not going to be as in sync as they were the last couple of weeks, and that's why I'm going with Seahawks over the Dolphins for
you. Now, there's a lot of homework that goes into this. We don't just look at stats and look at numbers. No, we take a lot of factors into consideration when picking these running backs for your fantasies. T. Tracy Jr. Now, I know a lot of you are saying, what, Cat? Are you seeing his first year ruling the backfield in Miami? He's going to be the number. My next running back on this list at number 3 is B. But, he's going to get the touchdowns. He's going to get the receptions. Trust me, if you get the chance to get him, you're number 1. None other than the king. That's right. Adam Sandler put this guy on a mission this year. This guy is going to literally put the Baltimore Ravens on the first guy. He gets past the first guy. It's probably going to turn into a touchdown. So he's 6 once we realize how he comes back off of his injury. He hasn't really had a full year. At your own risk. It could pay off, but...
Sunday at 3 p.m., we're going to have the high-flying Eagles putting their defense to the test against the Los Angeles Rams. Are pretty high scoring, led by Matthew Stafford, Cooper Kupp, Puka Nacua, and they're on a mission right now. They're trying to win another Super Bowl so Matthew Stafford can punch his ticket to the Hall of Fame, because without another Super Bowl, he might not make it there. But them Eagles this year, with Saquon Barkley, I don't know why he's not in MVP conversations with over 2,000 rushing yards on the season. Don't forget that little backwards hurdle he did back in week 8. Oh, it was amazing. So let's go. It's going to be a good one. Good battle between these two teams on the NFC side. Who's going to go to the NFC Championship? Fly, Eagles, fly.
It's going to be in Orchard Park.
park, and it is going to be chilly. Forecast says it's going to be 12 degrees with a wind chill of -2. Derrick Henry pushing close to 2,000 yards. Lamar Jackson. That makes the team have over.
What's up, guys? Today we're going to give you our Week 12 picks.
Yeah, you heard him. Week 12 is in the house at the Dolphins.
Go ahead, smash that
Patriots.
link, hop on up here. Let's hear your thoughts about
You know who I'm going for. I think we need to find a new home for this guy.
Falcons.
He's in the wrong house.
No.
Let's go, Dolphins.
Should be a good game. Interesting. Like I said before, I just hope that the Dolphins can play some entertaining football and not the shit show that we've been seeing for the last 7 weeks. The garbage, the trash that they've been putting out there and producing. It's definitely not.
All right, quiet on set. And action.
Any kind of 5-star production that Mike McDaniel thought.
Yeah,
that
that's
the
it.
2025
Perfect.
Season was
Cut.
going to be. Definitely not. More
All right,
along the
quiet
lines
on
of
set.
A joke. That's what this season has been. It's been a fucking joke.
When you just can't come up with a win.
That's us right now.
Loser boys.
Fucking losers.
AFC Easty loser boys. No.
The Jets and the Dolphins.
No.
Bunch of fucking losers. They make me so angry. They make me so angry that I want to.
All right, football fans, listen up. Forget the trade deadline, forget the free agency frenzy, because we have the most important piece of NFL news you will hear all season.
How do they make you feel? Let me know down in the comments. Go ahead. Let me know in the comments how the Miami Dolphins make you feel. Could be good. Could be bad. However they make you feel. Go ahead and let us know in the comments. Hey, what's up? Welcome in. Welcome in. How the Miami Dolphins make you feel?
Let's go.
I know they've been making me feel like trash lately. Like the product they've been producing on the field. Do you have any hope for Sunday?
I have a little hope, but I really don't think the Dolphins are going to win.
I mean, it kind of would depend on who gets to start at quarterback, right? Because, I mean, if we break it down and we put our differences aside as far as Tua goes, like, who do you think is the better quarterback? Penix?
Yours?
Or Tours? Or Tua. I said Tours. Penix or Tua?
Yours.
Well, I mean, we know that we need to move on from Tua, but at the same time, we already know that that's not going to be reality in quarter one. Maybe halftime, depending on how bad Tua plays, but we already know quarter one we're going to be rolling out there and starting Tua. Our best hope, right, would be Michael Penix over Kirk Cousins. I mean, that's the biggest thing we're waiting on, I feel like.
Yeah.
Because if I break the two of them down, like I do feel like Tua is better than Michael Penix Jr. as far as like natural talent goes. But when it comes down to like winning the game at the end, do I think Tua is the guy to do that? No, he's proven us to us many times that he's not. And I think maybe Michael Penix Jr. could. I haven't seen him do it yet. So I'm hoping Penix gets to start. But if Kirk Cousins gets to start, we're fucked. Straight up. You're gonna see Ewers come in for sure. If Kirk Cousins gets a start, you're gonna see Ewers come in for sure. But I mean, like I was saying it earlier, like I feel like we need to just go ahead and let our young guys start playing out the rest of the season, anyways. Like, cause wins and losses don't really matter at this point. Like in the grand scheme of things, even if we win 6 more games, what good does that do us? Like, we might as well let our young guys go out there, let Quinn Ewers go out there, or let even Zach Wilson go out there and get some starts with some of these younger guys, Malik Washington, Taj Washington, D. Eskridge, some of these guys that we got on the waiver wire. I mean, not on the waiver wire, but on our practice squad. Let them come up and get some playing time, get some reps, and see what we got. Because at the end of the day, Waddle's probably not going to be here next year. You were going to say something?
Anything but Tua.
Anything but Tua. I know. And, like, I'd like to see what others on our team have to offer. Because Tua has proven to us time and time again that he's not the guy, man. When we need him in the most crucial moments, he has failed all year long. All year long, he's failed us. But it would be just so Dolphins to go out there this Sunday and play a perfect game, right? To just put a nail in the coffin. I would put a nail in the coffin for sure, because all the media on Monday morning would be, oh, the Dolphins are better, and Stephen Ross going to double down on the fact that he doesn't want to get rid of Mike McDaniel, and we know we're going to have Tua for the rest of the season. Ay. I'm excited for Sunday, but I'm not excited for Sunday. I don't know if you know, like, that saying, like, what I mean when I say that, but damn, man, these Dolphins got us fucked up right now. I just don't know what to feel. Like, I just want to see some entertaining football from the Miami Dolphins, because I gotta go to the game on Thursday night, and like if it's just gonna be like what we've been seeing for the last couple weeks, I don't even want to go. Are you already looking?
I agree with that one.
Yeah, are you already looking towards next year, Liz?
Yep.
Your husband, his name is Rich, right? What's up, Rich?
There's not much.
It's I don't know, man. Like,
He's been a Dolphin fan for a long time.
yeah. Were you able to watch the Dan Marino days?
Yeah.
Oh,
Hell yeah. I came in like right at the end of Dan Marino.
yeah. Okay. Rams. Let's play over the Rams, too. And then I switched over and went to the Falcons.
Yeah, I had the joy when I was a kid, because like I came in right at the end of the Dan Marino phase, so it's like when I was a kid I just went back and like watched as many games as I could, and fell in love, and now it's just, gosh, man. So
Yeah.
how do we get rid of Tua? I mean, other than injury.
Basically, I think the fans ought to boycott Miami, and then maybe they'll get something done, because they won't have any money coming in.
But I don't see. I get where you're going with that, with the boycott and everything. But like, I don't think it would work because Stephen Ross has money coming in from too many other revenues, too many other areas that like honestly the Miami Dolphin tickets might be like his lowest income. So, but merchandise, now merchandise, that's a different story. Um and I don't know, like I don't know how it works as far as like merchandise outside of the stadium, like what revenue he would get from that, or if it's more so like I don't even know if he gets any revenue from merchandise. Do you guys know?
I don't know.
That's something I'll have to look into, like, cause that would be that would be something that like if he gets revenue from merchandise and people stopped buying merchandise, then he would notice. But like, I don't think he really would notice ticket sales. To be honest, it's just such a low amount compared to everything else he's got rolling in. I don't think it's like it would dent his wallet enough to really care. It's a matter of this. It's a matter of the seats being empty, and that's the problem with being down in Miami. See, Miami is such a big city. It's such a diverse city that honestly 50%, more than 50% of the population isn't even Dolphin fans. They're fans from other teams around the country. So, 9 times out of 10, you're going to have if Dolphin fans aren't filling the stadium, you're going to have the opposing team filling the stadium at dirt cheap. So honestly, a boycott is not a good idea for the Dolphins because then all it does is allow the opposing team to go fill our stadium for dirt cheap and turn our home field into their home field. So, in my opinion, I think the boycott is the worst thing we can do because it's not it's just it's not going to get the point across cuz like he's not going to see empty seats.
Yeah.
But I mean, like maybe if it's like maybe he sees the opposing team filled in the stadium, it'll have the same effect on him. I don't know. We gotta do something because something's gotta change because what we got going on right now is not working.
Yeah, it's a shit show.
It is a shit show for sure. Tua Tua's lucky that some of those interceptions he threw this year got called back from penalties, or else he'd be leading the league right now with 13 instead of tied at 10.
Yeah, I don't think it cares either.
No, like you could tell that last interception that he threw to the Cleveland Browns, like the way he walked off the field, like he didn't care. I don't know if y'all saw that short I put out or not. Like it basically like he doesn't care. 5 interceptions, 5 touchdowns, like he's going home to his kids. And it's like I can respect that, but it's like, dude, like you also need to be an example for your kids. Like, is that the type of like example you want to show your kids? It's like, hey, you don't have to be the best at what you do. You just have to do what you do, and then
You just have to do the bare minimum and get paid a lot of money.
yeah, which is not like a good. I don't know. I don't raise my kids like that personally. You know, it's like I do value family time or value family time. Like I've definitely invested a lot into that a lot more lately. Like in the beginning it wasn't like that, but now it's definitely more. But like at the same time, like I still want to be the best at what I do. I still want to show them like, hey, like you need to be the best at what you do, put everything into it. Like what they got going on right now, it's got to go. Well, Liz, this ain't like Pete's show where people hop on, not yet, and be on there forever. So I'm gonna be getting off here. Actually, you and Rich have a nice evening. We
Okay.
we'll be live. We'll be live on Sunday for the Dolphin game if y'all want to swing through and watch and watch in agony with me. Hopefully not.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's entertaining. That's what we got to hope for, right? We got to hope for an entertaining game, whether we win or we lose. Like I said earlier, I just want them to go out and have fun and play football and stop trying to do whatever it is that they're doing right now and just like go back to like when you were in high school. Just go out there, work as a team, have fun, whether you win or you lose, just go out there and play.
Yeah.
But yes, ladies and gentlemen, those are, if you go back and you go to the beginning, those are our 3 keys to victory. Knocked them out. Don't forget, we always got the DCC going on. Definitely go hit that QR code or find the donation link on our channel page. If you can, go make a donation. For every $500 that the AFC Eastie Boys raise, I will be running 1 mile per 500 every day, all the way up until the 5K. So go ahead, don't be afraid, make me sweat. And trust me, I'll be posting those videos on the stream. So y'all make sure. So I'm holding myself accountable. I ain't gonna be skipping no days. Charlie's Choice Collectibles, his sale is over, but his shop is still open. You can find his link on our page as well. You can get all kinds of goodies there. Christmas time is coming up. It's the best place to go shopping. He does all the thrift store shopping for you. He finds all the good finds for anything football or non-football related. So definitely go check that out. And as always, AFC Eastie Boys, out.